Good morning. Apologies for the slight delay. I was trying to okay, it actually uploaded now. Cool. I was trying to publish if you weren't here yesterday, the stream broke on me. And as a result, if you want to watch the stream tomorrow, or you want to watch the stream from yesterday, it's broken up into two videos. One was like 15 minutes, so I tried to edit it together, and I put a little gag where the split happens. Little joke, and that one does not want to process for some reason. And I was in the middle of downloading it when I went live, and apparently that just was tanking my bitrate, so I canceled that. I'll try again later, maybe. I might just let that go. It's entirely possible, but I don't have my glasses. Dang it, they're in the living room. Yeah, so that won't process, but I did process a shorter clip version, so I can always, send that to people. So, a nice short version. I did tweet it out as well. But yeah, that's just why I'm late. Today is Space Quest 5. This one might take us a bit, possibly. This is broken up more than the others, so I'm not 100% sure. Plus, for one reason or another, there's no voice acting this time. So, I'm going to be reading everything again. And then we have one more to go, and that one more will have the voice acting in it. And then we're done. There's no remake. Well, there's no remaster, I should say, for Space Quest. It didn't get the same treatment as King's Quest, at least out of this juncture. Yeah. What else? I'm kind of, sort of, like, I don't know stocks enough really to follow this whole GameStop thing. I don't know the actual stock market enough. For people who are messing with GameStop stock and they try to AMC Theaters stock, like. But at the same time, if a bunch of idiots on Reddit can completely upset chunks of the economy like this, maybe the system is broken. If the system can be broken this easily. Just a thought that, like, if you can break if you can break our elements of our economy so bad, so easy, maybe it's overall broken. The Pun Live, welcome. Space Quest 3 is also my favorite. We played that one last Thursday or Friday. I'll say it was Friday, but I can't remember. Space Quest 3 is my favorite. This one's alright. It's probably why you follow, probably. This one's alright. It's not my favorite, but it's not, it's fine. It's one of those, it's harder for me to be behind this one just because I wasn't like a Star Trek I wasn't a Star Trek original series fan, and this is just that. Also, if it's a little quiet, let me know. I've noticed when I was doing testing, this game itself is just quiet. Have I heard it? I have. I have heard the reorchestrated soundtrack. I like. I personally like Trolls is a little better than James Melville's, personally, but I probably showed you. But and also this is the way it is in game. I'm not the one who cut off all the letters. By the way, I reshaped the logo. Yeah. If you had bought the record, which I don't think is on sale anymore, side A is all of Space Historian Trolls' versions, and side B, they were doing. I think it might have been AGDQ or AGDI, AGQI, whoever it was. I think they were doing another one of their like upres remakes of Space Quest 3 when they started appearing on GOG and Steam, and they actually started selling the games again until they stopped doing it because they were literally just remaking the game because it was abandonware until it wasn't. So all of his music from that is the B side, and I think I like Trolls' a little more. They're both good, but I think I like Trolls' a little more. All right, so we're gonna start with our introduction. It was. I'm pretty sure they canceled the project once because I want to say Space King's Quest 4 might have been up there too for remake, but then they started actually selling them again. Yeah, because there's a Space Quest 2 remake, there's a King Quest 3 remake. Usually that they brought in the game, they update the graphics, but once Sierra actually started selling them again, they're like, let's not. There is the King's Quest remake. We did play that on this channel, but that was a whole different thing. It was like AGD Interactive. That's what it was. Picture's tiny. Oh, actually, here's a better comparison picture. Let me copy this link. Like keep this in here apparently. There we go. So like they updated the graphics. Obviously, you can tell which one's which. They updated all the graphics, and I think expanded the game. This is the King's Quest 3 one, for instance. Um, just hide you instead. There we go. Yeah, so I think they were going to keep doing that, but then when they started actually selling the games again, they stopped. All right, let's get to our introduction. Yeah, so this is kind of sort of a reboot. Like it definitely changes where Roger's at a little bit. Kamslok, SCS Excalibur, Stardate 2709.67. Fleet Admiral Roger Wilco commanding. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region of space known as the Medudo Triangle. I no doubt have been selected for this mission due to my great achievements as a military leader and matchless diplomatic skills. Oh yeah, this is a Star Trek parody. This 100% is a Star Trek parody. That's why it's kind of like... I won't deny that it's not good. It's not one of my favorites because I wasn't a fan of Star Trek in the in back in the day. So it's one of those. It's good, but it's not my thing. I go forward with total confidence in my ship and my crew, yet I am vaguely uneasy. I cannot put memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. So they at least acknowledge the last game. Each night my dreams are haunted by the... Well, I mean, they do more, but... Each night my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there. Somewhere. Yeah, it is very tangential comparatively. But part of that is probably also because it's not both guys. It's just Mark Crow. But that's not important right now. The fate of trillions rides on the decisions they may have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy's proudest flagship, it must follow the supreme guideline. To boldly go where no man has... No. Yeah, I mean, it is a dynamics game. To bravely traverse where no creature has traversed. That's not it. Skip it. There we have badass Captain Roger Wilco. Admiral, strike ships coming in at 0.35. Yeah. Shields up, battle stations, lock weapons. Neutron beams locked, proton torpedoes armed. Tactical, alright, I don't have a box of this. Tactical, fire neutron beams. Helm, hard to port. Nope. Wait. What? Cadet Wilco, what is the name of the 7th star cluster you're doing in the bridge simulator? Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. Oh, well, we're not a cool captain, I guess. If I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation. And never mind. Yeah, this was developed by Dynamics, published by Sierra, but it was developed by Dynamics, and I think that was the point, was that they shifted Mark Crow over to Dynamics. Yeah, after Space Quest 4, Mark moved to Dynamics, and then they gave Dynamics Space Quest 5. So that's why this is not the two guys, because Scott was still with Sierra at the time. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk, Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator into the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a star captain. The last several months have not been easy for our hero, what with having to juggle between skipping classes, snoozing through lectures, and spending long moments considering the implications of actually opening a textbook. Also, yeah, apparently we applied to Star Command? Or Space Commands in Space Quest 4. But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that his fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction. So I think the copy protection is coordinates in this game, but we have what they are. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. I'm looking ahead at the next one. Apparently, a character, when we find him, we'll point him out. Apparently, a character is Charles Martinet in Space Quest 6. Yeah, I appreciate the very, it's very like comic book. Also, hey, we have a point and click, or we're back to point and click interfaces. Ships of every size and description occupy the docking bay. Starcon Registry lists this ship as a personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Weichmeister. Hey, that name is familiar. From the G6 Quadrant. You dimly recall hearing her name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses and a dull headache. That's the janitorial closet. Don't need that. And we'll have to speed a bit. Oh. This guy's clearly playing missile commands. This is the guy playing Galaga from the Avengers of his day. And there's something about the style that's just very like pulp novel, or like pulp comic. Like honestly, for what they went for, it works. It's a conference room. That's not helpful. I was supposed to go north. Okay, there we go. You. The SCS Lollipop, a good ship. Ship once belonged to the two guys from Andromeda. There it is. Sees when one of them walked out at his 10,000 buckets away tab in the Academy Lounge. Alright. Hey, guys. Up, dead Wilco. Alright. What'd you oh, that's me misclicking. Also, yeah, I could try to give orders. Did your mother have any children who lived, Wilco? Jesus. So I can eventually give orders, and that's what that other, icon is. There's the classroom. Okay. Sorry I'm late, Professor. This totally isn't Worf back here, by the way. You mean the StarCon aptitude test is today? Yes, sir. I'll get started right away. What's that? Come talk to you after class? Yes, sir. I'd love to get into the Heart of China. I don't know that one. Okay, so let's get our first save in. So Gronko's commanding a Nova-class scout ship when he finds himself face-to-face with 3 Horak battlecruisers. He should surrender in the face of impossible odds, pretend they aren't there, activate a ship's self-destruct mechanism, beam over a pick-you-up bouquet, or reboot. So what I can do is when the robot's not looking, I peek over and get someone else's answer. When encountering an alien ship for the first time, you should immediately open fire with every weapon at your disposal. Ratcats, Wagner's, ride the Valkyries over the comlink. Beam your entire crew over to their ship as a gesture of goodwill. B, then A, or none of the above. But if he's looking, he'll catch us. Uh-oh. Busted. He looks like a Covenant hopship rematches himself as an adult. Yep. We get flushed out. We have to do it again. 5. None of the above. Before beaming down to an unexplored planet for the first time, you should be sure to check to see that your seatbelt is fastened in the tray tails are locked in a secure and upright position, your fly, your life insurance coverage, the Fester valve in your oxygen mask, or the planet's atmospheric readings. I mean, my guess would be E, but anyway, from the turn. Yep, E. Okay. Moving on. You're marooned on an alien planet with no weapons and a killer android out for your blood. You should, this is really specific, you should gather basic ingredients to make gunpowder and fashion a cannon from vines and sticks, stuff a banana in a stick sauce pipe, rock a big rock on the robot and shout "Hasta la vista, baby," roll in the mud to camouflage yourself, climb a tree, flap your arms wildly and scream "tweet tweet" at the top of your lungs in order to mimic the mating behavior of the ruby-throated Arcturian swine falcon as a diversionary tactic. Make sure he doesn't look. Yep, not coming. For the flip. C. What was C? Drop a big rock. You're on an EVA with a partner, and you notice his face is turning blue and he's clutching wildly at his throat. This is a sign that he will soon need a student partner. In a burst of creative insight, he has created a new dance called the Moonwalk. He is suffering from a vitamin deficiency and needs to eat more leafy green vegetables. He fell for the old golf ball in the air hose trick, or A. Andy. I almost looked. A. Andy. Okay. There are 10 of these. I mean, you probably could get the right answers without cheating, but it's funnier to cheat. To ensure that your crew's microwave meals are heated adequately and evenly on board your ship, you should A. Wrap everything in aluminum foil, B. Cook each meal at the maximum power setting for 45 minutes, put a live space varmint in with each meal so you can more easily determine when it's done, Huck the thing and settle for roasting wieners on the maneuvering jets. Or inject a radioactive plutonium isotope into each piece of food. When it glows, it's ready. Nope. Okay. I mean, look at his answers. Just looked at him. Alright. Let's see. Check out the brain pan on this guy. He's probably smarter than your whole family. Put life space farming in with each meal. Right. If Grebe leaves the Crab Nebula at 3200 GST Galactic Standard Time and travels at 9.75 billion ZPM, how long will it take him to reach planet Davicon 5 if he has a solar wind at his back? A. 49.3 hours. B. He will never reach Davicon 5. The solar wind is highly unstable and will blow him off course. C. 3.75 standard days. D. 4930 GST. Or E. Never. The neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Grebe's ship can never reach escape velocity. E. Good to know. D. Roger Wilco, space hero extraordinaire. Woof. Yep. Woof is at the senior class Ambu Jitsu champion at the Academy. Cadet Oftbuffer is one of the horniest individuals you're likely to meet. Cadet Schleppo appears to be dull and stodgy, much like yourself. You have a strange suspicion you've seen this woman before, but you can't quite place her. I don't know what they're referencing. I think it was an E from her, right? How fast does light travel through a vacuum? A. 186,000 MPS. B. Very, 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 very fast. C. 669,600,000 miles per hour. D. Depends on whether or not it's an upright or canister vacuum. It depends. So who are you? Antenna. Been the brunt of many jibes concerning her cranial appendages. I think it's her name. I think her name is the problem. Which is an example of a fuzzy boundary. The area in space between two planetary bodies where a smaller third object is not clearly under the gravitational influence of either. The event horizon of a supermassive black hole. The place where a receding hairline gives way to bare scalp. So this is my fuzzy boundary right up here. My camera froze. Hello, camera. Today's gonna be a day, huh? There we go. And the point at which the marginal utility of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste from the tube is offset by the opportunity cost of going to the store for a new one. A. Okay. And finally, to successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass on a standard transporter unit, you should A. Reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid. B. Jiggle the handle. C. Pray fervently to whatever deity you believe in. D. C, then B. Or E. Switch to US Sprint. Yeah, so this is one of, like, 2 Sierra games that's actually licensed. Like, they actually have... Like, they actually have a Sprint sponsorship. You're going to see Sprint a lot. A, okay. Like, really the only one that makes sense here. And we're done. The test's over already? Yes, sir. I agree that cleaning the Academy crest is an appropriate punishment for being late to class. I'll get right on it. Okay, they don't say anything else interesting. Hi, Java. One-eyed Java. Get lost. And a rank first, buddy. Yeah, so we can't... Obviously, we can't order people around. No! Also, hello, just literally straight-up Simpsons clips. Alright, you cram the Scrub-O-Matic into your seemingly bottomless pocket. And we'll probably need some traffic cones. You cram the safety cones in your seemingly bottomless pocket. And then we kick the rest back in. Hello. Totally not a xenomorph. Go play in the airlock, Roger. Sure thing, Admiral. We'll get right on it. Prepare if you're in... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's definitely the weirdness of... Computer monitor displays pertinent information. Security guard prevents unauthorized access to the maximum security area beyond this port, which I am sure we don't have a right to get to, so we're just gonna beam down. Alright. Cleaning time. So first thing we should do... Oh. We have some Buckazoids, but it doesn't tell us how many. Buckazoids, cache, movie, spendola. Thing we should do is set some cones out. Because we are about to make the floor wet. We don't want to, You don't want anybody to slip on the nice wet floor. And then we need to use our little scrubber. Though your personal hygiene can say an improvement, that certainly isn't the way to go about it. Okay. How does this thing work? Yow! So, yep, it's an arcade sequence. Pretty minor one, but we are, what, 20 minutes into the game, and we've already had a test, like the beginning of Leisure Suit Larry 3. And... I did miss a spot, but it decided that I didn't. Oh, some other people are approaching. Right through. I just cleaned that. As you can see, Ambassador Wankmeister, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the Star Confederation, one of the best of its kind in the known universe. I hate this guy already. Smug bastard. It's nice to see our tax Buckazoids aren't going completely to waste, Captain Quirk. Also, yeah, Captain Quirk. It's subtle. Here we are, Miss Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated on stardate 09-2097.27. Ambassador? Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco, the man who foiled the Sarian some years back? Hey, it's that name from before. Also some absolutely porny music, because why not? Suddenly it all comes rushing back. It's her, the woman from the holodisc in Space Quest 4. Now's your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. Yes. Way to sweep her back onto her feet, Raj. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women. What's with... Like, King Graham is like the only Sierra character who is actually good with women. Anyway, excuse me, Ambassador, but we should be heading to the conference now. You're not at all what I expected, Wilco. See you around. Hold on a minute, Cadet. Yep. Looks like you missed a spot. Sir, you better watch your step before it's still really wet and just a little bit... slippery. Haha, nice frog, Quirk. A toupee or roadkill. And the... and the William Shatner jokes start already. You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more screw up and your Space Cadet days are over. Yes, it's our fault that he walked onto a wet floor. Totally our fault. We'll take the buffer with us, but we're going to keep the cones because it's still wet. We don't want anyone else to slip. You know, like that guy down there. We don't want him to slip. So, we are ingratiating ourselves with the, with the management of this, lovely, lovely academy. Also, I can't leave the screen again. There we go. What? What is that? What is this? What is this bush baby doing? SAT scores. Flash Gordon. Fail. Albert Einstein. Fail. Roger Wilco. What is this space bush baby? What has happened? Nope. Well, he is dead. Huh. What was that? Excuse me, Captain. You didn't raise your hand. Is this Will Wright over here? second on the right. Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Wankmeister, we are a fairly remote installation. I simply can't spare those ships to launch the kind of operation you suggest. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramifications of this problem, Admiral. If the sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste whenever and wherever they choose, the environmental consequences could be staggering. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overestimate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships on patrol, but to stop these sludge bandits, as you call them. Look, Ambassador, we have top-notch ship... Roger. We have top-notch ships staffed with the finest crews in the galaxy. Starcon accepts only the best and brightest for fleet training. You look, Rughead. Illegal dumping is going on in this sector right under your poly leave. Our patrols have located dumping sites on 4 planets in the G6 quadrant alone. Roger's just like, she's here. I need to keep looking. Oh, there he goes. Hey, this is Major Real Hair. In any case, I'd like to hear more about these alleged dumping sites. Perhaps over dinner this evening? Because you won't stop being a slimeball. I have already transmitted coordinates to Starcon Central Command along with a list of suspected sites, though you haven't been able to check out yet. Well then, that settles it. Captain Quirk, you shall go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Wankmeister's allegations. Admiral will be going along as an observer. I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulation strictly forbids civilian participation in military operations. Admiral, I think having the ambassador along would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us would develop a productive working relationship. I'm going to put a reproductive joke in there. Admiral, may I remind you that I'm an official representative of the people of Quadrant D6 with full ambassadorial status and as such not subject to... Now, Ambassador, I'm sure Captain Quirk will do everything necessary to resolve the situation. There's no need for you to hinder him on this mission. This is my system and my people that we're talking about here. I'm going on the ship and that's all there is to it. Case closed, we're adjourned. Good day, gentlemen. So she's badass. You can already tell she's a badass.
No!
Oh, great. Savor the universe in all his glory. Is there a mop with somewhere with your name on it? Wouldn't people know that I'm a janitor? Whatever. Ready to go, Roger. Ready to go, Raj. Another sterling performance. Yeah, I got the jerk trying to sneak some answers off my tests. Shh, here he comes. This is awful. I totally biffed on my SAT test. I'll never make captain now. It's too bad, Captain Schblock. Schblock. How'd you make out, Roger? Haven't seen my score yet. SAT scores for our class are posted on the bulletin board, Raj. I sure hope you made out better than I did. Alright. Always wondered what this panel does, but never been able to figure out its function. An explanation was probably given in one of the many class lectures left away during your tenure here at the Academy. Not here, not here. I gotta walk south. Okay. Alright, bye. Oh. Everybody else looking at? Cadet Wilco, on behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of StarCon Academy has a cadet achieved such high marks. You should be proud. On the recommendation of our test analysis computer system, you are to begin training for captaincy aboard one of your finest star cruisers. Captain Quirk proposed your assignment. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, current Chief Commanding Officer's name here. You gotta have it framed. So we're a captain now. Surely not thanks to a bush baby coming in and frying itself on the computer. But hey, we have a red outfit now instead of a blue one. And so, having undergone an intensive weekend captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, on your shuttle to his new command, the SCS Eureka. Of course it's Oakhurst. You always gotta get Californian jokes in there somewhere. Not that one. Hey, that's not a starship. It's a garbage scow. Figures. Yep, we are a janitor. We are always a janitor. Hello, sir. I'm Sub-Corporal Drool, your nav and weapons officer on this heap. Close the name. I'm your comm specialist, grade 4. Hello, crew. I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Roger Wilco. I know some of you may not be as excited to be serving on the Eureka as I am. Well, I promise you this. We're going to be the best gosh darn garbage scow in the entire Star Confederation. Also, I will be able to talk. You have nothing to fear but fear itself, so hold your heads high, men. We shall overcome. What are you talking about now? Yep, we're just running through quotes, I guess. All we are is dust in the wind, born free, running wild, with liberty and justice for all. So let's be all we can be. Remember, it's not just a job, it's an adventure. No! Back one day. It was a chair, really. Also, back in the day where you could just use Simpsons sound effects in games, I guess. Looks like I got a live one here, Flo. He said it, Troll. Pardon me. I'm enjoying the chair a little too much. I'm literally going to do it every single time, by the way. This will be working. Hold on. Can I redo that text box? I can, okay. This will be working together. I thought it would be nice to get if we got to know each other a bit, Flo. I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't. Eesh, who poured vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning? My life stinks. It's all your fault, sir. How to follow. You're a man, right? Yeah. Well, there you go. Alright. What was your previous posting, crewman? Previous was stormed to the phlegma, sir. Or phlegma? I guess phlegma. Well, the self-important male captain and I didn't see eye to eye. He was just like my fourth husband. You'll have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of problem dealing with male authority figures, but she's really not so bad after you get to know her. Can it, Lobster Boy? What happy circumstances left the Eureka's captain chair open for me? Eureka's previous commanding officer accidentally fell out of the airlock without a spacesuit. That's terrible. If you say so. Alright. How about you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Our personal life is none of your business, sir. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Sub-Corporal. We may be together for a long while. Doubtful, sir. Alright. How long have you served on the Eureka? Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here. Why is that, Corporal? My career in StarCon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I'd rather hoped I wouldn't spend the last 2 years of it on a garbage scow. Well, maybe there's something I could do to help. Not likely, Captain. If you excuse me, I have some work to get back to. Alright. What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently? Stay out of my way, sir. Fair enough. Alright, so now we can't give orders, though, but... Let's hail Starcon first. Hailing, sir. So we can have clearance to get out of here. You're clear for departure, Captain. We are ordered to proceed to Gangularis, PU, and Gizurasgabai for refuse recovery missions. Okay. So let's lay in a course. What coordinates, Captain? So we actually have... It is actually... you have to put in a number code. So we do have... I do have what the codes are here, because normally they'd be in the manual. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Okay. Let us shift to light speed. We'll go to warp as soon as we're clear of the station, sir. Alright. And we're gone. And someone's following us. Hey look, it's an Ardenoid droid. Again. Here to terminate me. Yep, we're literally doing this again. 2 games later. Get command ready. Actually, can I talk about other stuff while we're here? Going to Gangularis, sir. Hope you've had your shots. I forgot we're supposed to be going. Last order to pick up the Gangularis, PU, and Gizurasgabai. Okay. How does the refuse recovery system work? The refuse recovery system, or RRS for short, is the primary means which the Hoover-class garbage scouts perform their designated mission. We have a Hoover-class ship. Of course we do. After collection... Oh, I think I skipped a thing. Refuse is moved into the garbage compactor or could be reduced for transport to a designated dumping zone. Wow, and I thought the floor scrubber in the Academy was impressive. Oh, it's a good place for shore leave. There are a lot of options open to us, Captain. The only place that's halfway decent in this sector is the space bar. Maybe we'll have to check it out. I really hope we will, sir. Alright. Never mind. I think... Oh, we're approaching a destination. Alright. Bring us down to, what? Regular speed? Regular speed? Back here, way speaking, sir. Okay, let's activate our RRS. Aye, sir. Also, yes. BioWaste suggested husky bags that they just throw out into space. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment. Alright, well, we'll just deal with that now. And then, oh. Captain, you better get down here. There are some strange scratching and whining noises coming out of the trash bin. Alright, that sounds like something we should probably take care of. Definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. Yeah, thanks, Cliffy. Well, I like this is Cliffy. He's, maintenance. Nope. Oh, there's all the refuse. Oh, there's the thing. It's a face hugger. Get it off me. Get it off me. What the... Hey, he's a cute little bugger. I think I'll keep him. I'll call him Spike. Hey, where you going, little fella? I'm sure Cliffy won't mind cleaning it up. We do have... Turkey baster. No. Shrink hard plastic software. Nope. Wait, is that what that's? Yeah, okay. I think you'd be able to wrench this tool away from Cliffy. Hole punch. Hole punch actually. Hole punch actually would be useful. Spare fuse. Probably need that later, but oh no, we do need the fuse. Okay. Handheld portable vacuums. You know, the kind of can pick up breadcrumbs. That we don't need. Pizza wheel. To cut the pizza pie. Cutting torch. That we'll need. There you go. That's a large drill. We won't need a drill for anything. It's a whatchamacallit. Just set you aside. Small drill. Nope. Don't need drills. We need to find... So we got the hole punch, we got the torch, we got the fuse, so there's one thing we need still. It's a doohickey. Space gizmo. High-tech thingamabob. Hot glue gun. Great for laughs on unsuspecting guests. Livy's tool of choice when working on the Yuriki's delicate and temperamental electronic systems. It's a hammer. Pair of pliers. A screwdriver, which we also won't need. But antacid tablets. That could be helpful. So let's put all this shit back. And make sure everything's actually in the toolbox. There we go. Clean up toolbox. Or not to, or Cliffy, you put back the tools where you found them. Okay. Alright, Cliffy clearly will clean all this stuff up. Captain, you gotta do something about that weak bladder BC of yours. He keeps leaving puddles of concentrated acid everywhere, and I'm getting run ragged fixing the holes he's making in the deck. Okay, so apparently that's something we'll deal with later. I kind of know how to do it, but it's not in the list. We'll get there. We'll sit back down. It's gonna fart again. It's every single time. Hey, thanks for leaving this mess back here for me to clean up. Real captain-like of you. Look, acid-piddling beastie you turned loose is roaming around and burning holes and everything. Better take care of him fast before he eats through the hull and kills us all. I think we're okay to just proceed, but let's lay in a course. Or no. Act busy. Affirmative. Lay in a course. No coordinates. So now we need to go to PU, so we're going to 92767. This would be in the manual, but they have all the instructions written down on this walkthrough. Locked in. Once again, we're going to go to light speed. While we're here, anything interesting to talk about? No, not really. Never mind. And she's not happy. Okay. So it is kind of neat that you have this even more open exploration. Even if a lot of it is just go to the planet, hit the button. Alright, we're approaching our destination. So regular speed. Pardon me. Alright. Hanging away speaking. Let's get that RS going. This won't get old, by the way. Totally won't get old. Intercepting a rather unusual message from something. Mack at the dung heap, come in dung heap. Oh, we got an unusual signal we're interfering with. Mack at dung heap, come in dung heap. Also, like he has a dynamics mug. It's a dung heap. What in the Pleiades are you doing on this frequency? We have a really hot load of goods that needs to be disposed of right away. I told you never to call me here. Meet me at the usual place and we'll discuss it. Dung heap out. Alright, well there's that transmission. What the fuck that was? Oh, transmission terminated. But use sprints. Sorry, Captain, I wasn't able to pin down the source of the transmission. So, it looks like someone from Starkeep, or Starfleet is doing something bad, but... Nothing we can do about that now, unfortunately. All I know is that there's some weird shit happening. Alright, so let's head up to Kizurazgabai. And Lightspeed. Well, if we pick the destination first, didn't I just lay in a course? Where's locked in? Okay. Lightspeed. And so I don't think there's a full star map in game because it's copy protection. And I don't unfortunately have a copy of the game. I might be able to like get the PDF of it, but what was that? We've been hit by a proton torpedo. The tractor beam is locked onto us, Captain. We're being pulled in. But by whom? Get us out of here, Drool. I'm not responding, sir. Weapon systems inoperative. Oh. Alert, warning. Uh-oh. We're being hailed, sir. I'm putting it on screen. You're running doing something, Flo? Nope. Roger Wilco. Under the authority of ERGS, Extensive Revised Galactic Statute 2564.45, Chapter 4123, Subparagraph 23. Well, we're doing this shit again. Hereby command you to beam down and surrender your person for arrest. Failure to comply with these instructions will result in the destruction of your ship and everyone aboard. Looks like the Gipazoid Novelty Company's also forgotten about that little piece of mail fraud you pulled on them back in Space Quest 2. It was free. It was specifically free. I thought all this was over with after I had that run-in with that Arnoid on the planet Fleabud a few years back. So it's been a few years since Space Quest 3, apparently. You thought wrong, human. Just goes to show. Never send a man-droid to do a woman-droid's work. Or womanoid's work. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Beam down to the planet. Your body will be disassembled and sold to various biotechnology firms to pay interest and collection fees. Harsh. I'm scanning your ship. Any attempt to escape from subterfuge will result in the immediate annihilation of your ship and crew. You have 5 standard time units before I destroy your ship, Roger Wilco. Alright, so transition terminated. Use sprint. I think she means business, Captain. I agree. Could you hurry up and beam down, sir, before she gets impatient and blows us all up? Well. The form said free. Well, she's not going to get me without a fight. Whatever you say, sir. Nice knowing ya. Alright, well. Off to maybe our fate. Oh, well, there's another hole. Spike! Heal, boy! Heal! I know what I'm doing. Can I walk? Can I fall in the hole? No! Sure can. Apparently that's where we keep all of our aluminum cans. Watch that first step, it's a doozy. Hey, it didn't automatically kill us. Not that there isn't a ton of unnecessary death in this game, but that one didn't kill us. Okay, so one thing we can do is get onto here, and then energize. Alright. Now we're on the planet. Meanwhile... our Klingon bird of prey actually has talons. And here's this again. This time the cloaking is on this, and she can fly. So yeah, she is definitely tougher than the Arnoid. Oh. Aha, there you are. See if you can outrun my energy bolts of death, broom jockey. Oof, that was too close. You better keep moving, Raj. That WD-40 android won't give up to your smoldering pile of hero salsa. The fact that she has a cloaking capabilities only makes it matters worse. I want to give a tin buckazoid for your life right now, Raj. So, yeah, got problems. Can I not? There we go. Okay. You can't climb on the tree trunk from your present location. Okay. Can't quite reach his fruit if your arms were longer. Okay. Oops, confused. Oh, maybe I had to do it from the other side. Also, make sure tonight is our GTA night. We'll be playing some custom races. I think what he's talking about, just doing other random stuff that's not necessarily made by him. What? Yeah, that wasn't it? I guess that was worth it for the cutscene. This is west and then east. I was supposed to climb something. Oh, keep going, keep going. Was I supposed to go back here? Oh, maybe I was supposed to go back here. Yep, okay. I wasn't sure if this is foreground or background. No! Oh. But hey, we have knocked a branch loose. Well, we can take that with us. Okay, since we've gotten that far, we'll save. What's right in here? What'd you say? Nice reflexes. We'll mail your remains home in an envelope. Okay. So go back through here. Back through the log. And since we couldn't reach these fruits earlier, we'll knock one loose. Or at least get one swinging. You manage to grab one of the pieces of fruit and liberate it from the swinging cluster. Then, shoving it into your pocket, you add to the increasingly impressive bulge in your uniform. Roger is just Larry in another life, I'm telling you. Just bulge the pants out more with the banana. Man, my frame rate is not where it should be today. I apologize. Or my bitrate, I should say. If things look bad, let me know. I might try rebooting the stream and checking a couple things. It just seems like it's a little low today, and I don't know why. I don't know if there's just something going on with my internet. Oh, no, there we go. Sorry, that one got me out of nowhere. Nope. Yeah, oh, okay. Not exactly what I want. Wait. I have to climb up. Got it. Okay. Apparently I'm just waiting now. Timing is everything here. Better wait. Hey, Woody. Glitch it. I wonder if it glitched on me. Everything's doing well. Just talking about tonight on twitch.tv/Gamedays. We're doing a GTA like normal. I don't think I'm going to stream my perspective. I went to a very different space quest. I'm doing alright. A little bit of a headache, but I'm doing alright. This is basically just a... Like, it has its moments, so it's mostly just a big space quest, or a Star Trek parody. Okay. Where's she at? This is killing me. Hope it'll last. New day for me, right after work is COVID vaccine, 45 minutes away, then work, and then dinner and GTA. That does sound like a full day. Where are you? I can advance the game. Wouldn't stay in one place for long if I were you, Fresh. You never know when that WD-40 unit will show up. I don't like talking to a brick wall. Attempts to take command of the situation do not meet with success. This picturesque scene caused you to forget for a brief instant that you're being stalked by a killer android who would like nothing better to wear your gizzard as a bow tie. Yeah, I know I'm waiting for her so I can take care of her, but nothing's happening. I'm gonna refresh the screen. I tried refreshing the screen. I think I broke it. Yeah, I see her footprints. It appears that she's... Okay, she's actually approaching now. Actually following. Alright, buddy. Look like you bowled her over with your ingenuity, Raj. She's cooling her jets to the bottom of that pool below. Nice work. Okay. Now we can advance. So I totally should have grabbed something for lunch before I started, but it's fine. Nope, I have to make my way all the way around. Now we're not up to speed. This is so super... You're going so slow, Roger. You have some feed timing based things, I'll slow it down, but for now... Yeah, today I have to actually strip this bookcase down so I can move it. So I can try to get some plastic on these windows behind it. By stretching your limited ingenuity to the fullest, you've managed to knock out WD-40's cloaking mechanism. The downside is now she's really ticked off. Okay. I'm gonna hide now. This exotic, vaguely banana-like fruit grows only here on Kistura's Goodbye. Now you're here, somewhere, Roger Wilco. So remember that thing about clogging her exhaust pipe with a banana? About facing like a woman, it's your destiny. You're gonna do that. And thankfully they didn't make that graphic. Nope, which has made her explode. Metal head from the Annihilator android WD-40. Alright, so we have some other icons, but I guess we'll deal with those later. Yep. Oh. Hey, Cliffy. Hey, Captain, well, I'll be. You're still in one piece. Why were you beaming down, then? Ship scanners picked up a large explosion, and we drew lots to see who got to come down and collect your remains. Alright, fair enough. And you lost. Oh, no, I won. I'm relieved to see you anyway, sir. It'll save a lot of uncomfortable explanations back at Sarkon. I see you got the robot's head there, sir. I've been looking for it. Now I'll beam you back up to the ship and finish picking up the pieces down here. Alright, so... Oh. No! Well, you know, transporter mishaps, they happen all the time. There we go. I'm back the way I should be. You think you heard Cliffy beaming in? It might be a good idea to give him that android head. Hey Cliffy, I have something for you. Just wanted you to get ahead. Your sense of humor is surpassed only by your captain skills, sir. Here, I have something you might be interested in. Alright, Cliffy apparently didn't get the speed notice. Putting this WD-40 unit back together, and I had a couple pieces left over. Thought you might like a souvenir. Here you go. Thanks, I guess? Right, personal communication device. There's the hole punch, the branch, torch. Oh, there's a leftover part from Cliffy's overhaul of WD-40. Know what that does. There's our anti-acid tablets. Got a fuse, and we got our bugs. Okay. We can do this again, see if we can get a Spike to appear. Try one more time. So apparently we do need to catch Spike before he gets to the next location. So if we let this happen again, he'll put in too many holes and he become boned at that point. Oh, there we go. Nope. Get that face hug again, and now he's gone. Alright, so let's take Spike. Put him somewhere safe. Now let's make him not be so quite acidic. Drop in some Alka-Seltzer. Poor little fella must have eaten something that didn't agree with him. No saying acid should reduce some acidity of his metabolism. Genius, sir. I would have given him a chili dog. Little buddy is gurgling contentedly inside his habit tube. Alright, so I'll chill him out. He won't be putting holes in our ship anymore. Energize. Hey up, Captain. I'll go with you. And we're gone. Nope. Hey, why'd we beam in here? I wonder if this little device had anything to do with it. We'll save our Spike. Hey, what gives? Must be a cloaked ship of that killer android. Neat. No. Ugh. Come on, come on without me, Captain. I'm not going to make it. Okay. Where are you? WD-40 ship has a Spartan and totally utilitarian interior, indicative of the single-mindedness with which the ship's pilot formerly pursued her victims. This baby was probably rigged with all sorts of lethally effective security devices. Aha, this must be where the cloaking device is housed. Some sort of locking mechanism. This should be easy to crack open. I can't save it. Okay. Okay. I think I did this wrong. Might just be doomed. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got that one. We got that one. Okay. Time to get out of here. I got it. Let's move before this thing blows. Ow. Somebody fell in a split. Look at that face. Hey, look, Mail Furry, how you doing? Fine. Perfect. Help me up. Sure thing. Here you go. Get around to the selling this device as soon as I finish my repairs to the android. Are you sure that fixing her is a good idea, Cliffy? I'm still not sold on the whole plan. Trust me, sir. Just because you two have a slight misunderstanding, there's no reason she can't become a valuable member of the crew. Slight misunderstanding. Cliffy, she tried to kill me. Well, there is that, but I'm pretty sure I can crank down her lethality setting a couple notches. Afterwards, she'll probably just want to beat you severely. Not gonna cut it, Cliffy. I suppose you're right, sir. It's probably kind of hard to captain a ship if you've been beaten senseless. But I do think it would help to keep you on your toes if you took a random swing at you now and again. I don't want her so much as scowl at me, Cliffy. Alright, sir, have it your way. Alright, well, so we've taken care of Spike, we have the cloaking device. He's still working on her. Hey, who remembers the trouble with tribbles? Because we're gonna go do that. Whoa. Saddle yourself. Every time. Thanks for taking care of your critter, Captain. Finally managed to patch up the deck. Cool, no problem. You rang? All systems operational. Anything else? More power. You can't take much more of this, Captain. I wouldn't want to say that. Anything else? Sorry, sir, I haven't finished looking it up yet. Alright, never mind. What's this one do? We don't have a science officer currently. Oh, and this is our self-destruct, but we don't need that, so we're gonna just put that back. Maybe later. We know about our destination. We have a destination. Alright, well. Well. Alright, we don't have anything to vacuum up here, I guess. So, yeah, we've been on duty for quite a while, sir. I think we could all stand for some R&R. Yeah, of course. What's new coordinates? Let's go get some R&R in the one place we're allowed to get R&R. Light speed. Never mind. Still not helpful. I have that one boinging sound effect. It just keeps playing. Approaching our destination. Alright. Step back us down to regular speed. Oh, and there she goes, so put her into orbit. They're just ready to go. Let's party. Last one down there is the station for rotten Orad with them. Also Orad's. Never mind. Let's go. Oh, we have to physically walk onto the pad first, and I tripped a little bit on our way. Energize. Hey, this bar is also sponsored by Sprint. And hey, looks like told buddy about the bar. Oh, here we go again. So it looks like Quirk and this fucking thing are hanging out. Well, let's sit with our crew. Hello, I'm your cocktail waitress analog. Bzz. What's your poison, humanoids? I'll have a double bourbon on the rocks. I'll have a fuzzy nostril. Give me a green goblin. Here are your drinks. Charge will be deducted from your Sarkon account. If you feel the urge to hurl, please feel free to use the restrooms, humans. Cool. So we're just out having a drink. Here comes George Lucas or something. What's this? Never mind. Hello there, partner. May I have a moment? Well, actually, I'm kinda... Let me introduce myself. The name's Nilo Jones, Merchant of Venus. Merchant of Venus. Dealer in fine collectibles, trafficker in rare artifacts. What's your moniker, son? I'm, Roger Wilco. Well, Wilco, this is your lucky day. I can tell the first minute I set eyes on you that you're a discerning individual with an IQ significantly higher than the chair he was sitting in. A man who knows the value of fine merchandise when he sees it. Well, never fear, Wilco. Nilo can fix you right up. Nope, darn it. Something. How about Chernobyl cufflinks? They're a collector's item that, you know, guaranteed to give that warm glow like only hard radiation can. I don't think... I guess you're looking for something special, Roger. Can I call you Roger? Well, I've got just the thing. Dehydrated space monkeys. They're all the rage in the colony worlds. You don't have to feed them, and there's no mess for you. There's no mess. For you, 15 buckazoids. I'm not sure... You have a hard bargain, Raj. I tell you what, you take a free sample of Space Monkeys and my business card with my compliments. And you buy something for your lady friend the next time you pass through here. Thanks? Realizing he's not going to make a big score here, the sales beast moves off to find another victim. I don't know why he makes a horrifying burp every time we see that whatever. Alright, so, oh, no, here comes Quirk. Well, 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 look who it isn't. Buzz off, Quirk. Something like that. Enjoying your new command, Trash Man? I recommended you for the job. That's sanitation engineer to you, Crumb. Ooh, an aristocrat. I bet Ambassador Mike Much would be really impressed. He and I are having a great time working together, closely, on the Goliath. Quirk, you have the looks of an Orat and the manners to match. Why, you little... I could have you brought up on charges for that. I demand satisfaction. I challenge you to a game of Battle Cruiser, wimp. Fine, I'm going to kick your aft side into the next quadrant, Quirk. Ah, we'll see about that, broom jockey. Look at that walk cycle. Alright, Battle Cruiser. It is exactly what you think it is. Alright, and with that, actually, I'm going to use the restroom. I will be right back. Okay, battlecruiser objective. To seek out and destroy all four of your enemy's cloaked ships before yours are destroyed. Each player will take turns firing either a proton torpedo or a probe. When a ship is hit, that section of the ship is destroyed and a red marker is placed on the sector map. If a shot misses, a green marker is placed on the sector map. Instead of firing a torpedo, you could also fire a probe. A probe will reveal ships in a 5x5 area around the spot where you shoot at. If a ship is revealed, it will be marked with a magenta rectangle. Make sure my chair is up as high as it can be. You must first place your ships on the map before you start playing. There are 3 sectors to choose from. You can switch to any one of them using the 3 sector buttons on the right side of your screen. So it's Battleship, but with 3 layers. Like 3D Battleship. Although you can't lay ships vertically, or, you know, like through different sectors. And if 4 ships can be placed in any of the 3 sectors, as long as they do not overlap another ship, then you extend the passive borders of the sector. Pardon me. Oof. Place a ship. Press the next button until the ship you want appears on the left side, then move the cursor over the map, and click the left mouse button to place a ship. If you wish to move a ship you just placed, press next on the ship you want appears on the left. The ship is in will automatically come up. Just take the cursor and click on the ship to pick it up. Now reposition the ship or change sectors to place a ship in a new sector. It's Battleship. Rotate button allows you to change the orientation of a ship, 4 possible orientations. Rotate, you pick it up, use the rotate button, place it back anywhere you want, or any of the 3 sectors. Alright, playing, you click with the, you click the mouse. So, your opponent return fire, so yeah, it's Battleship. If your opponent fires, you can either review your 3 sectors or press stun to fire again. Anytime pressing quit will end the game with your surrendering to your opponent, while all 4 of either your ships or your opponent's ships to destroy the game will end. Okay. So, put this guy here. Save this guy up here. This guy in this corner. And then not a lot of this sector will go here. Maybe here. Let's pick him up to rotate him. We'll do this. We only have a couple probes. Do this. Nothing. He missed. Okay. Alright. Try probe here. Do nothing. Wow. Okay. So I'm now out of probes. Hey, we got a hit. Okay. Miss. Okay. Save scumless. Oh, that's so close. No, miss. Super close miss. Punchingly tight miss. I have to remember what the ships are shaped like. That's a hit. Did I find his big ship? I think I found his big ship, which is good and bad. Nope. What ship did I find? Dude, this takes some time. Yet another arcade sequence. He has literally not hit me yet. Oh no, he hit me. Shit. Let's restore. Restore, because we know what ship this is where it is now, so. I don't need max points, but I'd rather keep him from hitting me as much as possible. Although I don't think it's save scum penalties, you the stupid. We'll get there, but the stupid dice game in Iceman does. Yep. Ghost. Lashi, you nailed my large battle cruiser, you weed. Alright. There's nothing in the center of sectors 1 or 2. Doing some exploratory shots here in sector 2. Ooh, found something. Sweet. So we'll save that. Still finding it. There's a couple ways this could go, because it could be like smaller ships. That's a miss. Okay. You got me though. Yeah, he's gonna focus in. Alright, I found one of his ships. Since we know that's what it is. Yeah, let's restore. Let's see if we can cheese this into, oh, wait, done. See if we can cheese this into, him not actually getting us. Yes, we are safe scumming and cheesing a fight. This is how it works. This is how Sierra games work. Ooh, okay. The upside is he only really has some like bigger ships left, or one of his ships is still pretty big. The other one is this little guy. So what we have left, we've gotten that one, and we've gotten this one. So the last ships are either this T shape, or it's a 3-block line. So nothing there. Right here. Do some exploratory shots in this region. I can find something. This. Okay. Well, you just find that little ship. You're like, perfect. Okay. Well, I know it can't be. At this point, I know it can't be like. I don't think it can be regardless, but it can't be like 2 blocks in any direction. Okay. So I know it can't be like here, here, here. It can't be in this column at all. This sector. We'll try the bottom just in case. Yeah, we'll try right here. Can't be there then. So now it can't be in a lot of that area. Like, we can use this for a lot of deduction, basically. A lot of just like logic and deduction. I should end there. Oh well. Okay. You know what, let's... Anything in Sector 1 yet. Hey, there we go. So now is it this way? It is. Ah, it's a little ship. Cool. That's gonna make things so much easier. Knowing that his little scout ship is dead. Dang it. Alright. Okay, well, we know the scout ship is. Hopefully he doesn't hit me. Oh, he's getting close, though. Scout ship. Oh my god, so we put those in almost exactly the same place. Okay, so that actually is very fortunate. Because we know wherever it is, it has to be T-shaped. So we know, like, it can't be here, for instance, so we don't even have to try. Oh, getting real close on that. This could be here. Let's put it here. Nope, so it's not. Nothing. Dang it. We basically figured out where it can't be. It still fit here, though. No, okay. But we know, like, it can't be here. It can still be here. Nope, okay. He didn't put... Okay, we know it's not going to be in the middle of Sector 1. Oh, I have probes back. Oh, I think I get probes back if I... Oh, well. That did it. So now, unless he finds my scout ship, he's toast. Yeah, we got this. I think you get a probe for every ship you get a probe back. Yeah, unless... Pretty much... Unless he exactly hits our scout ship perfectly, we're gonna get max points. Hooray. By cheating. Wait. That was a one. Oh. Oh, dang it, I misclicked. That's fine. Yeah, we saved some of our way to not getting hit. That save's coming, by the way. You destroyed my destroyer, punk. I won! I won! Look at that fucking gate. Why, you dirty no good... What's going on here, Cliffy? Captain, that slug-bait crewman from the Goliath called our ship a garbage scow. I just couldn't sit there and let him get away with it. Cliffy, the Eureka is a garbage scow. Oh, yeah, I forgot. But you didn't have to go rubbing our noses in it. Heard enough. Guards, place this man under arrest and toss him in the brig. Wait a minute, Quirk. You can't just... I can and did. Now, just stow it, Wilco, or you'll end up alongside him in a detention cell. You know, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my ship. I wouldn't want to keep the ambassador waiting. Also, I love that he talks out of one corner of his mouth, clearly. Like, he's also clearly pretty pudgy and holds it up with a belt, like... Oh, my, what colorful language. Alright, well, let's figure this out. When did you say... Why'd you say, uh-oh, here we go again when we came into the bar? Cliffy had a slight misunderstanding with the crew member from the Intrepid the last time we came in here. What do you mean by slight misunderstanding? Apparently, Cliffy made some colorful speculations about this crew member's parentage. Then he proceeded to make some unflattering anatomical references. Get the idea. Hell, you can't live with them, and sometimes you can't even house train them. Captain doesn't have time to listen to one of your fascinating personal narratives right now, Flo. Let's figure out how to get Cliffy out of the slammer, right, sir? Yeah. See, I told you the Captain was a complete closet case, Flo. I'm with you, sir. Let's go blast him out. It's a fine idea, Drool, but it would draw too much attention. There's got to be a better way. Well, I think I'm missing something to do this, looking at looking at the list here. Yeah, it didn't tell me to... No! Oh, once again. Continue to malfunction. We actually need this little guy with us. Energize. Okay, so a package of dehydrated space monkeys given to you by the sales face of the space bar. A small label at the bottom reads, "Warning, do not allow contents of package to mix with alcohol." Let's find out what happens if we do. Whoop, now they're just multiplying by osmosis. Osmosis, but they're splitting. Who's the moron who let all the dang space monkeys loose? So I'm outside the airlock on an EVA, and I hear the phone ring. I gotta climb in, cycle the airlock, decontaminate, climb out of the pressure suit, and run to the phone. I hate that. Turns out it's one of those new phone companies wanting me to switch galactic long-distance carriers. You talk about all these big savings I can get, just switch from Sprint to TTNA's Friends and Alien plan. Can you believe it? What'd you tell him? I said, no way, it just isn't worth it. Alert, alert. Come on, let's go see what it is. Maybe we'll get to beat somebody up. Now. No! Okay. Well, maybe this control panel can prevent that from happening again. Hey, now we're good. The cell appears to be as empty as the orb atop your shoulders. Oh, there he is. Boy, am I glad to see you, Captain. You got yourself in a fine predicament this time, Cliffy. I'm sorry, Captain, but it wasn't my fault. I know, Cliffy. I know. Not gonna leave me here to rot in this tiny cell for the rest of my life, are you? Of course not, Cliffy. The Eureka isn't going anywhere without her chief engineer. Heck, nobody else can figure out half the jury rig contraptions you've installed. Nice to feel needed, sir. All I have to do is get you out of here. Any ideas? Out of one, sir. Maybe you can find something that'll get through these bars. Be careful, it's mighty cramped quarters in here. I'd like to make it out in one piece. I can't shoot him out. Bit of a laser cutting torch. Does that even work? I don't know if that works. I know we need it for something else, but I don't know if the torch is good for this. Well, fry your chief engineer. Okay, yeah. No. How about some acid? Guess that little beastie's good for something after all, sir. Cliffy, there's a... Oh. I'm sure they were a reference to something, I just don't know what it is. I'm hurrying. Also, you can get this way more full if you dawdle long enough. Well. Well, we have destroyed the spacebar. Also, we're just going to keep hitting space monkeys, I guess. The coded transmission from Sarkon, sir. Or to proceed to Clorox 2 for auxiliary garbage retrieval mission, sir. Alright. Let's put Spike back before we do anything else. We do not need him currently. Hey, cut it out. This is a family game. That's what I was trying to do. Promise. Also, it's patched up. It's good as new. It's like it never happened. Oh. Looks like Cliffy has finished putting together WD-40. Go, so he can't escape. Yes, Captain? How's it going? Fully operational. My circuits are functioning perfectly. Yes, Captain? Okay. Apparently I can't give her orders from here. Just head out. Back into the captain's chair. Again, we're doing nothing. Okay, let's talk. What do you know about Clorox 2, Flo? Not much, Captain. Just it's a small colony on the fringe of the G6 quadrant. The name seems to ring a bell somewhere, but I can't quite place it. Why don't you go in the back and lie down and bring you a cup of hot tea and give you a back rub while you think about it? Huh? You want to give me a what? A back rub, sir. You know, I'll lie down and start out with your shoulders, work my way down. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, sir. I think Float's opinion of you is altered somewhat, Captain. No thanks, Flo. I think I'm fine for now. You have a cute butt for an uptight white boy, sir. What? Alright. Last words again? Clorox 2, auxiliary garbage pickup. Okay. And do you think we'll get in trouble for that little incident at the spacebar? Certainly hope not, Captain. By the way, that was a very brave thing you did back at the spacebar. I just love the way you took charge of the situation. It gave me moose bumps. Moose bumps? They're like goose bumps, only bigger. I see. You ever do it Regalian style, Captain? I can't say that I have, Flo. Once you've had green, you'll know what I mean, sugar. That was a weird shift. Looks like we're stuck with another crummy job again. Are you really surprised, sir? Nope, I just thought they might have given us a break. Fat chance. By the way, Captain, what you did for Cliffy back at the station? It's really great, sir. A lot of commanders would have just left him there to rot. And the version with the space monkeys? Very creative, sir. Pretty brilliant, wasn't it? Now, don't get all puffed... No, don't go getting all puffed up on me, Captain, or I'll have to smack you upside the head. Flo's been looking at me kind of strangely lately. You wouldn't have any idea why, would you? Really couldn't say, Captain, but I think she was very taken with the way you handled the situation back there in the space station. Confidentially, I think she kind of likes you. Something about your mother, Drool. I prefer to keep our mothers out of this, sir. Though I must admit I've entertained some rather amusing speculations about your progenitors. Fuck you. While we're here, by the way, lay a course. Yes. The course to 90210. Alright, well, we know how this goes. Light speed. What's our total? Oh, 5,000 is her total. Okay. What's the Sierra button do? Oh, credits. Fair enough. Which we saw at the beginning anyway, but fair enough. Credits. We have time. Maybe we'll get through this today. I'm not sure. We have already gone through 2 hours. Goodness. Return your destination, Captain. If we get through this today, obviously tomorrow will be Space West 6. I don't think that's going to be a one day. Alright, regular speed. And standard orbit when we actually pass the planet. That's strange. I'm not tracking a waste beacon. Maybe we should investigate. Put us into orbit to take a closer look, Captain. Alright, let's do that. Standard orbit. They're in orbit I. Alright. So let us talk to our new science officer. What function may I assist you with, Captain? Are there any ships around? Scanners should detect any ships in our area. Atmosphere, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. Gravity 0.97 normal. Average temperature 27 degrees Celsius. Life forms indeterminate readings. The planet can support oxygen-breathing life forms, sir. Require anything further, Captain? We're good. Recommend we send out an away team to investigate the fate of the colonists, Captain. Nope. I think we're good. You rang? Still not. You still haven't fixed it up. Finish putting WD-40 back together and reprogrammed to perform our science officer. You can now reach her through the science station on your comm panel. Anything else? More power. Forget it. Hell of a planet. Hailing, sir. Strange, there's no response from the surface, Captain. Maybe we should just call Starcon. Yeah, why not? Hailing, sir. You've reached Starcon Central Command. All our wavelengths are busy now, but if you stay on this frequency, an operator will answer your call and the order it was received. Currently, your order number 2,856,875,333. Well, I think she might have had the right. Looks a little suspicious. I better go down with you. Meet you in the transporter room, Captain. Okay, Drool. Weird that Drool is like, yeah, let's go! He's literally not been this excited to do anything at any point. Okay. Get on to Clorix, too. Energize. Maybe dangerous, Captain. Let's split up so we can cover more territory. Don't you think we should stick together? Well, if you make a quick wardrobe change, sir. Now isn't the time to play fashion critic, Drool. It's just that your shirt is so, well, red, sir. It's bad luck. And then mining tools and machinery are strewn carelessly about, as if their owners left in a hurry. It only has a large hole ripped in the side of it. Yep, we are to our crew a red shirt. Literally and figuratively. Colony greenhouse is in shambles. There's a shambles. Broken computers and twisted machinery have been strewn about everywhere. Oh, uh-oh. Ah! Nope, they had been punched. Oh well, aren't you an ugly one? I was once ugly like you, but look at me now. Perhaps I can make you pretty like me, huh? I'm trying to dodge my death loogies, monkey boy. Hot? You know, a little hemorrhoidal ointment will clear that rash on your face right up. Now get off me. So this is the whole thing. Nope. I think Dave's gonna kill me, so we'll go back to this one. So, maybe reduce the speed so I can dodge a little easier. Yeah, by the way, nice reflex. Maybe you can dodge next time. again. Nope. I think I'd have to change it first. I have no cursor. Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say, this will just happen until it doesn't happen anymore. Nice shooting, Tex. I thought it was dog meat for sure. Hey, he's a real looker. I better scout around and see if there's any more of these creatures I can blow away. Get back on the ship. A little too excited. They're going through some kind of metamorphosis. Ugh. Thank you, at last. I'm free. What happened here? Entire colony mutated. That's the name of the title. Bad soup. Secret path. Over the ridge. Ugh. Bunch of gibberish. Okay, well, we got out of dodge. Well, I should save it for Clorox, as we got through the dodge. Magic scrap of paper appears to have some writing on it. 80869. Okay. Oh, we're here. Personal log. Clorox Sioux Colony Administrator Harry Carey. Stardate 3012.68. Something very strange has been going on here in the colony since the Goliath's last visit. A small survey team is a week overdue, and there have been reports of strange creatures roaming the Badlands. No doubt it's just a bit of cabin fever by the most imaginative types, but I'm worried by the disappearance of the survey team. Oh, back, sorry. 3015.68. The 68 must be here, so we'll say this is 3 days later. I'm becoming more and more alarmed. The search party dispatched to learn the fate of the survey team hasn't reported back more than 50 hours. Fear spurred on by more wild rumors about the creatures has the colony on the verge of panic. Next day. God help us, a band of the hideous mutant creatures attacked the colony last night. Very few of us escaped the massacre, and I have been wounded slightly. There is no doubt that these creatures are intelligent and even appear to have a rudimentary understanding of technology. They have captured the shuttle pad, cutting off our only means of escape. Using my personal passcodes, I have sealed the colony so that the creatures will no longer be able to get into any of the undamaged structures. Next day. I am in agony. The wound I received burns like fire. An hour ago, the mutant creatures blasted off from the colony shuttle. That's not good. They've apparently managed to leave the planet. As I climbed the boarding ramp, I got my first good look at a creature in daylight. It was hideous. The tattered rags he wore were the remnants of her survey team's revival suit. Fearful suspicions about the fate of the colonists. I am now utterly alone on this planet. Dying, I hope. That was obviously his log. Okay. That's all we need in here. So, seriously, apparently seems like Clorox 2 has been wiped out by strange mutants. Vicious looking objects, which you can't quite discern from your present location, is wedged in the rocks above you. Still can't see it, but genetics primordial soup is what it says. Don't know what's happening now. Walk to the west of the secret path. Find the genetics canister, but I can't seem to see it. Nice. Genetics, primordial soup. Is there a path to the west? Oh, weird. Let's walk left. Rika, go ahead, Captain Moko. One to beam up. Okay, but dang it. I don't think that's what I wanted. No! This again. See if I'm losing my mind. Okay, so is this the thing I'm supposed to get, or Box 2? They all say to the west, but I don't know where to the west you go, because this is east. This is west, but I just can't seem to find it. Is there to go? We messed it up. Where's this secret ridge? What am I missing? I think I have to, like, look up a lot. Oh, okay. Somehow, magically that worked. Oh, hi, Rogers. Saw Roger's face. Surgeon General warns you that handling a toxic waste container would be hazardous to your health. Right, fine. Look at it. The answer bears the phrase primordial soup in the logo for the Genetics Research Corporation. Small label near the small label near the bottom bears the ominous inscription: Biohazard. Teratogenic substance. Do not expose to direct sunlight, air, or water. Do not ingest, inhale, or or allow contact with exposed skin. Another fine product from Genetics Research Corp 41666, Sector G6. Okay, we'll keep a mental note of that. We'll deal with it later. Okay, so we'll head out. Now we'll be back. Hey, this time it didn't fail. Again, you don't need to max speed. I wouldn't mind higher speed, but not maxed. Alright. It's literally every single time. Picking up a weak signal on emergency frequency, Captain. I'm putting it on screen. Mayday, Mayday, this is the SCS Goliath. Any Confederation ships in range, please respond. SCS Goliath, repeat, we're under attack. They came through Shuttle Bay. Uh-oh. Sorry, sir, I've lost the transmission. Messages were too brief to pin down the exact source, so I've narrowed it down to the region of the Thrakis system. Meanwhile, on the Goliath... Uh-oh. Looks like our shuttle may have... Whoop. Looks like our shuttle may have found, may have found the Goliath. Well, let's head to the Thrakis system, which is apparently 53284. And these coordinates don't change, by the way. This, like I said, this isn't the manuals. This stays the same. So, same old, same old. Let's go to light speed. Anything new to talk about? What do you make of the Goliath's last transmission flow? It's highly irregular, sir. Quark sounded like he was in big trouble. You're right. I've never seen him that upset. Except maybe that time when he fell out his family in front of Ambassador Wakemeister. Did you notice his face? It looked like he developed some kind of skin problem. Once I had a nasty astronaut similar to that. It was awful. He couldn't sit comfortably for weeks. What should he do about it? I recommend washing the affected area daily and wearing an antibiotic lip balm. Talking about the message flow. Oh, well, in that case, I think we should try to rendezvous with the Goliath and render whatever aid we can immediately. Where'd you say it originated from? Thrakis. Thanks, Flo. You're welcome. Approaching a destination. We'll get down to regular speed. Then... arrange for the Goliath, Captain, but I am picking up an escape pod locator beacon down on the planet's surface. Alright, so let's get into orbit. I feel like chatting at the moment. Okay, fine. Let's talk to our ships. Determinate reading, sir. If there are any ships within the scanning range, they're jamming us. Atmosphere of this planet is highly toxic to humanoid life forms, Captain. For anything further? Recommendation? Most logical course of action is to beam down to investigate the source of the beacon, Captain. Recommend an expeditious survey, however. My calculations indicate a 67.5% probability that another ship is within range of the marker beacon. Due to the unusual nature of the circumstances we currently find ourselves in, it might be unwise to attract attention to our presence here. More additional piece of data, sir. The atmosphere of this planetoid is highly toxic to humanoid life forms. You must utilize a breeding apparatus on the surface or perish. Require anything further. That's all. Ring. Ah, come on. Get it. Hook up the dang cloaking device. Alright. What are you here for if not to help us with things like the cloaking device? Okay. over here. We have a rebreather. We'll need that. Alright. We'll be able to head back out of the elevator, but... It's the first one that remember how to spell. Type. And just because we can, let's open the airlock. Oh, and break the game. Go! Nice move, Ace. Really spectacular. Anyway, we gotta go back up. You don't need a pod to come back down, but we do need a rebreather. And that'll beam us down. The interior of the craft is not visible from your present location. All I can tell from here is that it looks like an escape pod. Oh, there we go. No! That hurt. It looked really painful. Oh. Hey, babe. Lovely little frock. Too bad it's not your color. Interesting idea. No, I can't put it on. Okay. Yeah. No. Nope. Oh, that's a problem. Help me, Wilco. I'm slipping. If you only had something for me to grab onto. Uh-oh, the Spucoid mutants found me. Do something, Wilco. Ugh, and then she took her pants. Give me your hand or something. I'll climb over you and pull you up after me. Take your coat. Firing primordial soup at us, by the way. Oh, well, I had the wrong thing. Hello, have Cliffy beam us out of here. I'll take a few moments to recalibrate the beam out coordinates, Captain. Please hang on for a minute. It's what I had in mind. Cliffy says your present orientation won't fit within the containment field of the transporter beam. Clearing a few meters from your position. Can you make it there? Do I have any choice? Not really. Eureka out. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, oh I know, right? This game loves farty sound effects. Oh, but I got my pants back up at least. Oh, looks like we're okay, but they got B. Oh, sorry. I tried to kick your butt back there on the planet, Captain Wilco. I thought you were one of those Pecoid mutants. Call me Roger. Don't worry about it. I don't think I'm going to make it, Roger. One of those bastards nicked me with that awful primordial soup. Turns me into a mutant, which is the enemy of the game. Don't worry, we'll fix you up. There's got to be a cure. I'm afraid not. The only thing you can do is slow down the mutation by putting you into cryogenic suspension. Beatrice, you're asking me to freeze you. We were getting along so well. I must admit, I thought you were a real putz back at the academy, Roger. But you turned out to be an okay guy. Maybe even more than okay. We don't have any time for that now. We're probably not going to make it, and the Pucoids have to be stopped before they trash the entire Star Confederation. How? The Goliath could be parsecs away by now. We'll never catch them before they reach StarCon. They aren't going to get far without this. It's the Goliath's warp distributor cap. You're a genius. I know. Now put me in the cryo chamber. Quickly. What the... Who's that, Captain? Master Wankmeister. She's escaped from the Goliath. Their entire crew has been infected by some strange substance and are turning into hideous Pucoid mutants. We gotta get her stabilized before she turns into one herself. What should I do? I'm an engineer, not a doctor. You better do something quick, though, sir. She's starting to look a little green around the gills. Okay, well, what we do is we open the chamber. Pick her up. Oh, come on. Okay. Now the chamber's open. Okay, so... You sure B is now a solid block of ice. There's not much use for a bicycle. B is dead. In an alternate future, she would have born your son. In the future, past of Space Quest 4, your son would have saved your life. But she didn't, so we couldn't. Therefore, you aren't. So you totally said it's a cook? You'll also kill her, like... Bee's flesh has been roasted to a toasty golden brown. Nice going. And we're not here again. Bee is dead, etc. Oh, don't restart, restore. Also, we're playing Pong up here, apparently. Okay, so what we're supposed to do... Cryo freeze, apparently for 10 seconds. What the P does. He's been successfully placed in hibernation. Mutation process has been slowed, but she's not out of the woods yet. Okay. So... We found the Goliath, sir. Or rather, she found us. The Goliath's approaching at high speed. She's arming her torpedoes. Evasive action. We don't have any reason to retreat at present, Captain. We do! They're about to they're arming torpedoes! Hailing, sir. No response, sir. Perhaps our comm system is out. Aye, Captain. They shot at us. Bring an observation, Flo. Well, don't just sit there, Captain. Do something. She's coming around again. I told you to take evasive action. You said no. But, sir, they'll take it directly into an asteroid field. It'd be suicide. We gotta take the risk. We gotta head into the asteroid field. Hailed by the Goliath Captain, putting it on screen. Hello again, Wilco, you insignificant little pimple on the behind of humanity. See, you pustules quirk, you've never looked better. Ah, you pathetic fool, you've no idea what you're up against. I'm gonna puke out the entire galaxy, starting with StarCon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Ah, your puny ship is no match for the Goliath. Au revoir, broom jockey. Next time we meet, you won't be so lucky. but sign up for Sprint. Technically now it's T-Mobile, but sign up for Sprint. Captain, I'm gonna have to make an EVA to repair the damage from the asteroid field. You can monitor me on audio over the comm circuit in my pressure suit. Careful, Cliffy. Yes, sir. Preparing to exit Pod Bay airlock. Heading towards the port stabilizer. Made it. It's only take a minute. Just need to make a few minor adjustments. Cliffy is suddenly Garrus. He's doing his calibrations. Oops. Okay, Captain. That's got her. Bring back. I wonder who had to do this motion for the sprite. Say, Captain, am I seeing things, or is that gentleman floating out there in space with a surprised expression on his face, our chief engineer? You know what? Let's... yeah. Alright. Ow. Gotta go save Cliffy. This section is terrible. If I remember right. I distinctly remember this is an awful, awful thing. Okay. So welcome to another arcadey sequence where we have to drift through space to try to find Cliffy. Okay, so we're looking for the... nope. Oh. Okay, I got my dots backwards, I apologize. No. Oh, and I'm out of fuel. This pod ran on stupidity. You'd have nothing to worry about. As it is, you've exhausted your fuel supply and are caught in the gravity well of the nearby planet. The rest of your life should prove to be short but exciting. Ah, look, Crumpella, shooting star. Make a wish. Okay, Slep. I wish we would discover someone else out there among the stars. Don't be silly, Crumpella. Everyone knows there's no intelligent life out there. Fuelless human, you ran out of gas. Alright. Red dot first this time. Love you too, babe. Okay, so let's do this a little smarter. Going to the red dot, not the green one. So the thing that one of the things that makes this awful is that it's click to start, then you have to click to stop again. Stop. Okay. Plot out. Actually, let's speed this down. Go. Oh yeah. This is how these arcade sequences work. The claw. Nope. we go. We successfully grappled. Now, all that remains is to make it back to the Eureka, if you can find it. Good flying, Ace. You've returned to the safety of the Eureka. We're done. No! Also, we dropped him on. Dropped him on the floor. You okay, Cliffy? Give me a minute to rest and catch my breath, sir. Thanks for pulling my butt out of the sling again, Captain. That's 2 I owe you. Think nothing of it, Chief. Okay, I won't. But you need to get us out of here, sir. I don't know how much longer the Eureka can stand the pounding she's taking. Alright. Elevator door. And take it back to bridge. And all this fun stuff to get the heck out of here. Every time. Okay. Let's get a new course going. 41666. Now we're heading to the lab, see if we can get some answers. Lightspeed, it's the hell out of here. Oh yeah, I love the visual style of this game. Story-wise, it's not my favorite. But there's something very, like, pulpy about the style of the game that I really like. Any ideas how we can stop the Goliath? I don't know, sir. If we can sneak up on them somehow. Maybe sneak aboard and get control of their ship, but they see us coming a mile away on their scanners. What about a frontal assault? Even with my stunning accuracy, it'd be a googleplex in one shot, sir. We'd probably be vaporized. What should we do about the ambassador? I'll tell you what you should do about her. Put that little tart out the airlock and be done with it. Alright, Flo is great. Now, Flo. Jealousy doesn't become you. I think we should try and track down the source of this phlegm or slime these fucoids seem to be infused with, which is what we're doing. What good would that do? The stuff had to come from somewhere, right? If we can find out who or what made it, perhaps we can discover a way to fight it. How do you like our chances of getting through this? Let me see. We're up against a horde of rampaging mutants in a Solon battlecruiser that outguns us 101. Basically, sir, I'd say we're screwed. Anyway, we can get through to Sarkon to warn them about the Goliath. Goliath is jamming all transmissions, Captain. I'm trying to burn her through with it, but there's not much I can do. She's got one of those new terawatt ECM suites. Keep trying, Flo. Keep a little on edge. We've been through a lot on this mission, sir, and then you go and bring that little tramp on board? Flo, I'm surprised at you. She's a Franking ambassador with the Star Confederacy. She's hurt and she needs our help. Maybe so, but you gotta wonder about a girl with a name like Wankmeister. Come on. Come on now. Alright, we're approaching. Any orders to cover the situation? Afraid not, sir. Guess we're on our own. Well, any idea what we should do next? We should try to find out where those Pequoids came from, sir. Larox 2 would probably be a good starting point. Perhaps there's something down there that will yield a clue to their origins. Good thing we already did that. Regular speed. And good old standard orbit. Function, scan planet. I'm detecting power fluctuations inside the Envirodome, sir. Sensors register debris in the area as well. Okay. No ships. Facility is not listed on the Starcon registry or any of our other library databases, sir. Structural analysis and sensor readings indicate a 92% probability this is a research facility of some kind. I recommend we send an away team down to investigate the station. Okay. Guess I'm away station again. Okay, so there's one more little section. So we're almost done. 2.5 hours. Yeah, we should be able to push through to finish this one. But I didn't need to do that. Oh, dang it. Total waste of my time. Yep. Wasting time. Okay. us energize. Let us... what? Cliffy, what have you done? Oh, no. Looks like you had a zany transportation blooper, Raj. Quick, get a camera. Galactic Inquirer will pay you 10 bucks if they publish your photo. Alright, so... our mind is in the fly, and I think actually our head is the fly, where Roger's body is literally fly brain and is gone. Cool. Okay, I'm advancing screens I didn't want to advance. There we go. Okay. Dark shapes are visible moving just beneath the surface of the small ponds. This tree reminds you of one you used to climb as a young boy back on Xenon, so it's a big dent in your head you got from falling out of it. Looks like your better half dropped something, Raj. It bears striking resemblance to your communicator, else we have no inventory. Oh. Hello? Phil looks a bit put out, but then she usually is. Oh, I can't talk. Okay. Can somebody up there explain to me how the captain of a starship can be reduced to a common housefly? Yuck, you look hideous, Captain. Answer the pep talk float and tell Cliffy to get down here now. I'll inform of your predicament, sir, but the transporter is malfunctioning again. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Captain, sensor locate a large underground structure to the west of your position. Why don't you go check it out while we work on the transporter problem? I'll do that, Flo, but please tell Cliffy to get down here ASAP. We'll go out. Alright, well. Do some exploring. Looks like every other electronic card key lock you've ever seen. Maybe we can fit in there because we're a fly. Oh, that's moving. That will, okay. Call this one Jeff Goldblum. Because we're the fly. One of the rare moments in this where we're not, okay. So there's one on the bottom. Oh, it tells me where to punch. Okay. Okay, so lock mechanism is a diamond, basically. So the rest of them probably are open, so it knows what to lock and not lock. Specimen jars containing grotesque examples of misapplied genetic engineering line one wall of the laboratory. Okay. This appears to be some kind of genetic research laboratory. Advanced machinery, experiment cages, and specimen containers containing bizarre creatures are found throughout the room. Sorry. Okay, computer console. Maybe that'll help us out. Any of these? Oh, maybe this is over here. This computer. This is a functioning workstation. Actually, Jettison sequence activated. Jettison's already complete. Nope, genetics. We play God, so you don't have to. Oh, and then the slash walked away. Go through all the menus. Alright. Systems. Oh, nope. Activity log. Whoops. Okay. Activated. User logged on. Someone's playing Astro Chicken 3. Closed it. Logged out of mainframe. All security alert issued. Conlink failure. Security alert override. Level 1 priority alpha security alert intruder alert. Auto fire suppression. Oh, auto fire suppression system activated. There's a structure failure, system failures, heating system activated, system power failure. Emergency evacuation, abandoned station. Authorization 159 verified. Scuttle activated, failsafe. Scuttle program activated and completed. They have detonated this dome. Trying to eject more domes. Yep. They destroyed Jet Dome 2. They didn't scuttle Dome 3 for some reason. The sequence is activated locally. Creates failsafe. They sealed it, jettisoned it, and then halted systems. Okay. So I'm assuming maybe we're in Dome 3 now. Systems. Okay. Alright, Dome 3 operational. Standby power backup and computing systems active. 2 is non-functional. Well, it's non-functional. So yeah, we're in Dome 3. Projects. Primordial Soup, feasibility study of metabacterial transformations and terraforming in space colony applications. So they literally wanted, Primordial Soup was to, Project Goal, to create a survivable and highly adaptable metabacteria to enable terraforming on planets currently unsuitable for human habitation. So basically they tried terraforming and it fucked up. Oh, dang it. That time you walked too far. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Metabacteria will serve as a base for an artificial food chain on selected planets, synthesizing complex proteins as a natural byproduct of its metabolism. To put it in terms of the layman, it will eat poison, giving off water, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and producing a rich organic base that other introduced organisms can feed upon. In essence, the metabacteria will create a living primordial soup. After 3 months of preliminary trials, the bacteria strain Cassius Velix has shown the greatest promise. The vigor of the species is impressive, and its astonishing reproductive rate makes it an ideal candidate for our purposes. Primary experimental trials will bombard Cassius Velix with hard radiation to confirm hardiness and test adaptive ability. Placing a petri dish of the bacteria behind a computer monitor for a period of hours will expose it to hard radiation conditions similar to those on an uninhabitable Class D planet. Later, we shall repeat the procedure using a safer type of radiation-sensitive gamma ray source. Initial results with Cassius Velix are encouraging. It thrives in the radiation environment as long as adequate food sources are provided. We are well on our way towards engineering the first true metabacteria. A few specimens have manifested undesirable genomes after successive trials. Steps will be taken to cull the recessive so the entire population isn't compromised. I believe we have discovered and removed all remaining undesirable latent genetic traits in Metacasis Velix. Next case will be introduced live mice to an environment prepped by Metacasis. Several subjects have demonstrated teratogenic side effects as a result of ingesting the primordial soup gestalt. The mice have turned into slimy, foul-smelling, bad-tempered meta-rodents with attitudes. They turned into... Something seems weird about that. It seems that the metacasis has infected the DNA of the mice much like a virus. This is an unprecedented event, further studies indicate, or is required. The experiment is not progressing well. Several test subjects have begun mutating wildly. The morphology of the creatures is singularly unrodent-like. They resemble nothing so much as ambulatory piles of goo with teeth. The only thing which appears to have any effect on the infected specimen, short of killing it, is the application of extreme cold. At temperatures below minus 200 degrees Celsius, cell mutations are slowed dramatically. Where did we go wrong? One of the meta mice bit and infected one of the lab techs today, so here's where it started. We're putting him into cryonic hibernation to slow the progress of the disease, but I'm afraid that without a cure, his chances of survival are non-existent. The experiment is a failure and is scheduled to be terminated. Now what am I going to do? I've got an entire warehouse full of this slop. So... the only thing we know for sure is that, you know, we can slow it down. Right, accounting. Alright, 120 gig SCSI drives, 986, an Amigo 9000, Astro Chicken. Yeah, etc., etc. Ramsey's T quirk, 50,000 for a bribe. I know more about that. I'm sure somebody can find out more. Another bribe, and another. Ale, a laser pet, Madame Zorba for consulting, and a camera died. I literally watched it die that time. I don't know why it's being so picky today, but here we are again. Hello. I actually saw the light go out that time. Novelty teeth, programmer cubes, Mitsuzuki monitor. Joke. So we have at least 3 bribes from him, from Quirk. Yeah, a bunch of junk. But we have proof that Quirk was bribing these guys, and that's all the menus. So everything we need. I think. No, maybe just leave now, I guess. I left the screen somewhere else earlier. How come I can't seem to get that screen anymore? I missed? Maybe if I missed something. Oh, there we go. Crash jumps are similar to many others you've serviced during your long and single janitorial career. Here again. And I'm wondering if I missed something. Missed, like, security cameras? Oh, that might be it. I might not have actually looked at security cameras. Okay, systems. Yeah, I never looked at security. There's my body. It's in the dumpster. Camera 2. Camera 3. Oh, they're beaming down. Okay, cool. About time Cliffy fixed that dang transporter. We're gonna bug him about this for a long time. Alright, so now we can get out. We know where my body is. We know where I am. Or where Cliffy is. Cliffy, it's just a hunch, but I think there's something wrong with the transporter. Can you describe the problem, sir? You can look at me, I'm a fly. Sure are, what happened to the rest of you? I think it crawled in the trash bin out back. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can fix you up. Where's this dumpster? I think he's found that large rock outcropping. Lead the way, Captain. Easy, Captain, I'm going to scan the perimeter. Oh, there we go. Oh. Here's your body, Captain. Some people might say you've never looked better. I think I can... Fixing up, Captain. Just have to reverse the phase polarity on the transporter interface grid. You need to park yourself here and hold dung breath here for me to scramble the two of you. Here goes nothing. Energize. Boy, Captain, I'm sure glad your back's normal. You're really starting to bug me. Ha! Not funny, Chief. Sorry, sir. How do you feel? Except for a strange urge to go jump in that fertilizer bin and roll around, I feel pretty normal. Sure is some setup that genetic boys got here. Nope. You haven't seen the half of it. I flew through this locking mechanism and found a big underground lab next door. Of course, there's only so much I could do there as a fly. Anyway, there was a lot of really high-tech gizmos and all kinds of advanced technology. A moment too late, you realize the words advanced technology to Cliffy is like showing a photograph of a helpless woman and children to a Doberman pinscher. That's just mean. We're just gonna skip that. Oh really? Why don't we take a closer look at that lock, Captain? You never know. If we can open it, we might even find something we can use against pucoid creatures. Meet you there. Okay, so we may be able to get in. So let us make a nice fake key card out of this. I leave the thank you. Whoop. For murder secured, Captain Wilco. Here's a communicator, sir. I located it during my scans of the area. Thanks, WD-40. If I can be of the most help back on the ship. Please meet me aboard, Cliffy. After the fly thing, you trust? Alright. Worked fine for y'all. Alright. Let's use our totally legitimate key card to get in. Looks dangerous down there, Captain. I volunteered to stand guard up here. Thought you wanted to go in. Bizarre example of genetically engineered plant life. Okay. Well, we're done. Well, we'll save over, but we're done with being a fly, at least. What I'm trying to do, just do it. Okay, we got handy travel-sized container of liquid nitrogen. Just the thing to dump in the punch of dull parties. This minus 200 degree temperature of the liquid instantly freezes anything it comes in contact with. I guess that's all we need here. Investment cage is empty. Dim shape, slightly darker than the surrounding shadows, huddles in the back of this cage. Aww. See if I can set you free. I wonder, this is probably going to kill me, but... Yep. Sure is. Looks like you really lost your head this time. Do other ones. Oh. Lady on Terror Beast? I can't do any of the others. Those are the only two. They're gonna react the same. Yeah, they are. Okay. And I can't hit F7 to restore. Just gotta watch it again. Hear the horrible burp noise. The music is kind of fun, but man, some of the sound effects are just not fun. Right, the only thing we need in here is the liquid nitrogen. So let's just leave. What'd you find, Captain? I discovered that the pucoids have a critical weakness. They can't stand the cold. extremely low temperature temporarily halts the molecular action of that primordial soup that causes the mutations. Does it reverse the process? Afraid not, but at least it's better than nothing. Did you find anything else? Found a couple canisters of liquid nitrogen. Great, give them here. Maybe I can rig something up to use against the pucoid creatures, or critters. Sure hope so, Cliffy. Well, Captain, I think we've done all we can here for now. Let's head back to the ship. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There's got to be some way to help Beatrice, Cliffy. Can't really think of anything offhand, sir. What's your Beastie so excited about? He's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy? Alright, give me a cryo chamber. He's jumping on the cryo chamber. That is Spike. He wants to jump on the cryo chamber? I don't think so, sir. I was jumping on the transporter. What do you think you're trying to tell us, Captain? We should initiate an initial control bypass to reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid and then use the transporter to reintegrate Beatrice's DNA molecules? We should jump on the cryo chamber and then jump on the transporter? Somebody fell down the well. The mill is on fire! You know, it just might work. Good boy, Spiky. The ambassador ready, sir. I'll man the transporter. Come on. Put him back. So how Spike figured that out? I don't think it's ever explained. Oh, whoop. Have to watch all that again. It's really going to pieces for you, Raj. And we're dead again. Really went to pieces on you. She now lies scattered on the floor in handy bite-sized chunks, which, again, means we don't exist. Oh, which means we have to go through all this again. Oh, it's full speed. I can do this quicker. Cliffy does it so slow. I was supposed to look. I touched and by mistake. No, I tried to click to close it again. It's like, oh, you picked her up. It's like, that's not what I wanted. I like how turning the speed up is like only affecting Roger. Everything else is happening at the same speed. Okay. I'll look this time. This time, it will cook, well, defrost for 10 seconds. Don't cook. You successfully defrosted B. Not much time to save her, so whatever you're going to do, do it quick. Now we can open the chamber, we can grab B, put it on the transporter. Make it so, Cliffy. Okay, Captain. Bluey Blue, he said something, and I can't turn the speed back down. There we go, back to this frame. Oh, B, I thought you were pukes for sure. So did I. I feel weak. I need to rest. No problem. I'll tuck you back into the cryo so you can recuperate. Okay, but I've got just one question for you guys. What happened to my underwear? Oops, excuse me, Roger. Are you implying that she somehow ate her underwear? Like, I don't... What? Can you give me an analysis on our best course of action now that we have the cloaking device WD-40? What is that joke? I recommend that we attempt to board and take the Goliath. If we achieve surprise, we can cure a portion of the Goliath's crew with the ship's transporter, enlist their aid before the rest of the Pucoys can react. Sounds risky. I calculate a 29% chance of success, but there is a 93% chance that the Goliath could destroy the Star Confederation if we cannot prevent her from reaching the frontier. And just how am I in the Pleiades am I supposed to get over there? The Goliath shields will probably block our transporter. The only remaining option is to use the Evapod. Yeah, right? The only remaining option is to use the Evapod. Captain Wilco. It is small enough to avoid attracting attention. Once you attach it to the Goliath and cut through her hull, you can sneak up on the bridge and shut down the shields. Then Cliffy and I can join you and affect the rest of the plan. Assuming I try this crazy stunt, where should I land the pod? My databases do not possess that information, sir. I have but I calculate an 83.7% chance that Cliffy will have that information. Okay. Well, we're getting the hell out of here. Let's head to the finale. Right. Little light speed. Now it's up to Goliath, sir. We can't let the Pucoid mutants from Hell sign the Star Confederacy. It's all well and good, Drool. Any idea how? Thinking a lot of this. I'm thinking about this a lot, sir. I think the only way we'll succeed is to board and take control of the Goliath ourselves. Space monkeys might fly out of my butt. I'm serious, sir. We can't go toe-to-toe with Goliath. We're going to have to find a sneaky way to get them. Any luck getting through Sarcon yet? Sorry, sir. I haven't made any progress countering the frequency jamming. Any ideas on how we'll get ourselves out of this mess? I don't know, sir. There are a lot of people out there counting on us to figure something out. Lives of thousands of species on hundreds of worlds hang in the balance. They're all depending on us, sir. Humans, xenomorphs, Regalians, Orats, and even species like dolphins. So let's get out there and win one for the flipper. How are you holding up? I'm wrecked, sir. My bunions are killing me. You're a dear for asking, sir. Approaching your destination. Oh, skip the text box about where we're approaching. Probably how we should be careful. Rain, yeah, cloak the dang ship. Oh, now you have the cloak. Now you've attached the stupid thing. Anything else? Everything's okay. More power. Forget it. Oh, there we are. Hey, Captain, get your tail down here into the lab. I got something you might want to take a look at. Alright. Oh, okay. You're gonna automatically bring me over. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, hey, we have a projector, I guess. Captain, I've been making a few scans to the Goliath, and I've come up with some interesting information. Oh, really? Like what? Well, our scans show that the mutated crew of the Goliath is not spread evenly through the various sections of the ship as it normally would be. It's weird. Engineering spaces are almost completely deserted, for example. So? Well, if you were to enter the ship at that location, you'd stand a good chance of getting on board undetected. By saying you pretty much mean me, don't you, Cliffy? Of course, sir. Once you got aboard, you can sneak up to the bridge's power conduits and shut off the Goliath's shields. I miss voice acting. I really do. And then what? Well, maybe WD-40 can beam over and incapacitate the crew. Then I could zip on over and set something up like we did for the Ambassador with their transporter. Not a good idea. Those engines are red hot, and the thrust turbines would blow you away. The area where scans show the least amount of Pucoid activity. It's kind of this region. That's all machinery. Ion emitters, hard radiation. Crew quarters, nope. Last bridge, yeah. Goliath's weapon control systems, probably swamped. Launch you, so there. Pretty much it. This panel. Okay, so head out of here. We're gonna use the pod again. Thankfully, we don't actually have to steer it this time, according to the walkthrough. And now we're getting to the worst part of this game. Believe it or not, we're not at the worst part of this game yet. Thankfully, they think the game will just automatically do this for us this time. So how's the pod cloaked? It's going through increasingly smaller holes. Having expended the laser torch's power pack, cutting through the glide's super hard hole, you decide to leave the spent and bulky tool in the EVA pod. Now controls critical drive operation, including electrical functions. I have to let this guy do his thing. We'll start heading that way. Nope, nope, nope. Can you make it up there? Can you make it up there? Nope. Let's put the drive back online. What? Must be the place where the Beatrice liberated the Goliath's warp distributor cap. I want... Oh, come on. There we go. Warp distributor cap snaps into its receptacle with a quiet click, and the Goliath's star drive reawakens from its slumber. Now we can. Zelen, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Hello again. Alright, there we go. Follow him out. Keep sneaking. Keep sneaking. Keep sneaking. Sneak your way out of here. Best thing we're going to be able to do is just hide. And no one notices that. And hello! Worst fucking thing. Look at this. Look at this. So terrible. The only saving grace I have right now is that I have a walkthrough that tells me where to go. Otherwise, this would literally just be a fumble through the worst possible maze. We're going to try and speed it up. Like, actual speed up. So, northeast, north, north. Climb up a level. Get crushed by an elevator. Looks like you've been spreading yourself a bit thin lately. Perhaps you'd like to try one of our less challenging games, like Mixed Up Mother Goose. North. east. North. I'm going to save it here. North. Actually, we have to... That's a level... Oh, that was level 9. That was the opposite one I wanted. Dang it. Store. Level 6. Okay. That's what we wanted. Go south. West. North. North again. East. Again, if I didn't have a I didn't have a walkthrough, this would just be fumbling. Again, we want to be in here. So should we get to level 4? Okay. South. West. 2 norths. North number 2. 2 wests. This might be the worst maze for Sierra. It's definitely up there. Ladder again. It's hatch, we should be at level 2. South. South. West. South. East. South. Hey, somehow we made it. Nope, we've turned the shields off, but, well, we've managed to make it to the bridge. Shit. Welcome aboard, Captain Milko. A pity you can't stay, but I'm afraid you won't be with us very much longer. Ah, dang, I skipped again. No time for you to escape this time, young broom jockey. Your fate is sealed. Not this time, Quirk. Now the foot's in the other shoe. You're toast. Free, scum. Of course they are. Had Austin powers come out at this point? Temporarily frozen them with my new liquid nitrogen blasters. We must quickly make our way to the transporter room where Cliffy awaits. Yeah, we're almost done. Captain, I've got the transporter all set up to separate the primordial soup from the Goliath's crew. Quick, hide. Not like that, Captain. Hide over there and behind the bulkhead and give me signals as soon as the pucoids are in position. We'll just call this finale. Basically done. Or at the end. Wait for everybody to get on the thing. Now, Cliffy. Oh. I wasn't there, I guess. Boy, they were all over you like flies on... sorry, you're probably still a little sensitive about that fly thing. Alright, so have the command, but wait for everyone to stop. Someone will figure out where I'm at. Now, Cliffy. Everyone's human again. That's got her, Captain. I've beamed all the pucoid material from the crew out into space. What about Quirk? He's not here. Captain Wilco, go ahead, Eureka. Captain, thanks heaven. We are beginning to worry. Alright, Flo, we've managed to cure what's left of the Goliath's crew, but there's no sign of Quirk. Wait, Captain, I've just detected a shuttle launch from the Goliath. Let's see it, Flo. It looks like Quirk's trying to make a run for it. Holy hockey pucks, he's headed straight for the blob. Uh-oh, this looks bad. Very bad. I think we're in trouble. Quirk has turned himself into a giant sentient blob of primordial soup. Okay. Call Cliffy and tell him to beam me over to the Eureka. Cliffy says he's locked onto you and is standing by. Energize. Alright. Captain, get up here quick. The pucoid blob is attacking the Goliath. Guys, a little busy. Goliath's hull is nearing structural failure, Captain. It's going to implode if we don't do something. Alright, well. Shoot it. Hi, sir. Decloaking, sir. Locking weapons. Eat plasma, blobface. Well, it's a mess. Let's clean up the mess. Hi, sir. Got the blob aboard, sir. Containment fields are at 200% capacity, but they won't last long. Okay. So, we've got them on board. Now, it's time to open the egg. There you go. That's our little egg timer. You're a brave man, Captain, and in case you don't make it out of here, I want you to know that except for a few minor incidents, which I won't go into right now, it's been an honor serving with you. Alright, so we do have a limited time to get off the ship. So let's just get the hell out of here. Also, let's save you while we're here. Ooh, I'm glad to get out of there. How come all those pretty lights are flashing? What's going on? Not much, except the Eureka has sucked up a giant pucoid blob creature and is about to self-destruct. That's nice. I think you're still a bit woozy, Bee. Whatever you say, dear. Okay. Nope. What are you doing? Energize. Dang it. Beast must have blown a circuit or something. Oh, that's going to be worse. Let's crawl through here to figure out what fuse is blown. You have a spare fuse at least. Wasn't that one? Shoot. That's getting... Whoa. Yuck, the giant pus-fusing blob has burst through the trash containment hatchway. You're up to your knees in it now, literally. You gotta dive. Whoa, that was close. I'd hate to try that again. Not sure if the transport's working right. You better go first, Bee. Oh, Roger, you're so self-sacrificing. Good, she didn't get killed. I guess the transporter checks out. Of course, we save the animals. Finally, Spike on here. He's gonna get the hell out. Drool, get us out of here. Float, call Starcon and tell him what happened. And our ship self-destructs. We fly away. Congratulations, crew. A job well done. And somehow we've managed to clean the entire ship. You deserve most of the credit, sir. Yeah, without you, you'd never have beat those puked-out mutants. Oh, Roger, you're the greatest. I can't believe I ever doubted you. Laying a course for Starbase 22, Drool. Prepare to make the jump to heinous speed. Buckle up, everybody. Engage. Oh, we gotta kill a cheek and then... right, yeah, well, probably not. Congratulations, you vaporized the globulous personification of the villainous Captain Quirk, saving countless lives from his menace, fighting back the tremendous urge to plot a course to Disneyland. Roger and his loyal crew make their way back to StarCon. Does that mean that Earth is a different, not in the different universe or a different galaxy in this one? Did we change that? So that wasn't too bad, lengthwise. I mean, again, walkthrough helped. And we didn't have to do the maze ourselves. And so ends another chapter in the continuing adventures of Roger Wilco. Stay tuned for future episodes of our courageous custodian and his crew. They continue their quest to clean up where others have gone before. There we go. So again, there's no the end screen, I guess, but we'll at least try to make sure we get the full loop of the credits. That was not bad. It's one of those, like, I'm not a big Star Trek fan, so it doesn't hit, like, I get the jokes, but they don't hit the same way as I would if I was, like, a big Star Trek the original series fan, I'm sure. But man, so, like, the sound is not great. A lot of the sound effects are gross and annoying. Yeah, this one's not my favorite. I think there are some people who this might be their favorite, but it's just, it doesn't feel like a Space Quest game. You know, it's just you know, Space Quest is usually a little more broad. A little more broad in their promotional fee was paid for by Sprint. Usually it's just more broad. You know, oh, there we go. Thank you for playing Space Quest 5, the next mutation. Nope, it just closed. It didn't loop. Alright. It didn't even loop. Okay. Yeah, that's Space Quest for you. That was Space Quest 5. Let me get some music going while we wrap up. And apologize about the beginning of the stream. The bitrate was a little weird. Yeah, it's one of these, like... Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but I feel like this is definitely the downturn for Space Quest. You'll see in the next one. The next one is going to do something that, story-wise, is infuriating right to start the dang game. And that one's designed by Scott Murphy, half Scott Murphy. But then he left the project partway through, so other people finished it. So, yeah, you know, it's definitely the final Space Quest for sure, and there are parts of it that you can feel the crunch that was happening at Sierra, I think, at the time. Let me see. When did CUC buy Sierra? 96. 95. No, it was before the CUC purchase, but there's definitely there definitely was like a you can feel like the creativity was gone because Mark Crow was no longer at Sierra and Scott Murphy was no longer on the project, so you didn't have either of the original creators working on the game. You can kind of feel it, honestly. There is one puzzle in particular. When we get there, I'll explain how bad it is and why it's so bad. But that'll be tomorrow. Let me look at who I want to send y'all to. Thank you again for the reset. I closed Twitch, which is the one thing I was going to look at. It looks like Eric is just getting started, so we'll send you over there. Go say hi to Eric for me, guys. Just like he's playing some Just Cause 4. He'll also be hosting tonight, twitch.tv/G1 Gamedays. Please come by for that. It is our GTA night. It's gonna be silly. It always is. We're gonna go through some races. We're gonna mess around with each other. It's gonna be a good time. I promise you. So tune in at twitch.tv/G1_Gamedays. Tonight, that's tonight, 9 o'clock. Go say hi to Eric for me. We'll be back here tomorrow with Space Quest 6. And as we're wrapping up the Space Quest sections. Until then, guys, have a good one.